Hello everyone, Latif Smith here, and this is my week 6 presentation on additional concepts and theories found in other classes. For this presentation, I will be going over two GPA and PSML theories or concepts that I have found in other classes. The two GPA theories or concepts that I found in additional classes were categorical imperatives as well as the code of ethics, and two PSML theories or concepts that I found were budgeting as well as social influence. The first GPA concept that I found in another class was categorical imperatives by Immanuel Kant. It's the test of morality, which is a constant for moral truths, and categorical imperatives are commands we must follow regardless of our desires. Moral law is something that is binding on all of us, and some of its formulations are universal liability, which is the rule or action done in similar situations, as well as formula of humanity, use own benefits without worrying about the effects that it has on the object being used. This relates to public administration, and it's going to be a GPA concept as it's how we should act as public administrators. Um, we should follow the rules regardless of how we feel personally, as we are public agents and always must serve the public with unrivaled performance. Our universalizability are the rules that we must abide by in similar situations. So if someone goes to court, um, for charges of theft. If they go to court, they should all be punished, according to the criteria, no matter who they are, even if they're famous or even if they're poor, they should be treated the same. And for formulas of humanity, we should treat others how we want to be treated, and remember that they are human. We shouldn't use them as a means to an end, and they create their own means. So we should be honest and upfront, and not use others for their benefits. The second GPA theory that I found was code of ethics. Administrators who serve the public should promote the long-term interests of the public while ensuring the program runs efficiently, effectively, and ethically to serve the public. We should also work to reduce unfairness, injustice, and inequality in society. So our code of ethics kind of refers back to the Pendleton Act, kind of ruining the spoil system. We need to make things equal and equivalent. Things need to operate efficiently and effectively. Um, Code of ethics has four statements that it uses, and they're don't statements, obligations or responsibility, virtues, and aspirations. The don't statements tell us how to act to reduce misconduct, obligation, and responsibility are the duties and principles that we have while serving. Virtue is how we should be and not what we should be. And aspirations are desirable conditions that we seek to promote instead of our personal interests as public administrators. The first PSML concept that I found was social influence, which is the following orders of superiors. As public administrators and being in the public eye, we have that influence and power to control the group. So the information we should be giving should be positive. As social informants, we should understand the rules of conformity, which is how people operate within a group. So when they follow the group that they belong to, us as public administrators can make them feel incompetent. We can also create the culture. So we can either create a culture of respect or we can also create a culture of hate. And as public administrators, being in the public eye, we creating the culture can normatize such bad behavior or good behavior. So it's really important that we're self-aware of how we're operating, so we operate in the best way to maintain the public interest. The second PSML theory I found was about budgeting, which relates to expenditures and funds. Management of ongoing activities are broken down into three views of planning and control. Budgeting is broken down into strategic planning, management control, and operational control. Strategic plan is organization of objects and how resources are used to assist in the organization meeting its goal. Management control is how managers secure the resources. And operational control is specific tasks carried out to assist the organization in operating effectively and efficiently. This is a PSML theory, as budgeting operates in a way that assists the government in staying on course. And as a leader, the strategic plan, management control, and operational control are how they should operate when leading the organization to success effectively and efficiently. Here are a list of my references. In MPA 530, Public Finance and Budgeting, I found the Schick article that went over budgeting. In MPA 580, Legal and Ethical Issues, I found the video for Kant and Categorical Imperatives, as well as the book, The Ethics Primer, and I used Chapter 5, which went over the Code of Ethics. And in MPA 545, Labor Negotiations, I found the video for Social Influence. This concludes my presentation, and thank you all for listening.